Good afternoon, everybody. Gary here. It is Wednesday, January 21st, 2015, day 197, day one of week 29. 1 week before my next weigh-in, and think I'm doing pretty good. My scale at home, like I've said, I really don't trust it, but it's pretty much telling me I'm down, but we'll have to wait and see. I'm in Hoover right now driving, headed back toward the house. I just dropped Johnny back off at work. She's got mandatory 8 hours overtime this week, with 4 of it mandatory on Saturday from her office. And of course, leaving to go to the funeral today cut into her time, but won't take away from what overtime she's already worked, so that's a good thing. But I'm headed home now, and the funeral and graveside's over. Went to my cousin's house for a little while, visited with family. So now I'm on the way home. Go play with Matty G for a little bit, and just wait for Johnny to get home the rest of the evening, enjoy my rest of my day off, and then get ready to head to work for the next 3 days. Let's see. My cousin, who had the brain tumor removed yesterday, is doing very good. He had very little pain overnight, and doing well enough that they think that he had no complications and no ill effects from the surgery. And he's moving to a private room as we speak now, out of the recovery and ICU into a regular room. That's a good thing. This morning, little Ma had to go to the dentist. She had 2 cavities that needed to be filled. Well, the dentist didn't do the bilateral x-rays like they were supposed to, so they didn't know how deep her cavity was. So they numbed her and then waited a little bit and waited a little bit and waited a little bit and went in there to drill, and the cavity was a deep one, and they drilled deep, hit her nerve, and even with McKenna telling them it was hurting, they kept drilling. So now they didn't even get the tooth filled, so McKenna's got to go to a different dentist next month and see about getting it filled. And of course she's traumatized, so that's going to be interesting. And it's a good thing I didn't go, because I'd be looking for bail money. But that's just the old Gary, the very old Gary, would have been coming out, which is not a good thing. You can ask people who knew me back then when I was the old Gary, and I'd be looking for bail money. Well, that's pretty much all I know. It's been a day. Anytime, you got to go to a funeral, it's always a day. So I guess I'm going to let it go, and I'm going to drive home. So for day 197, this is Gary out. Bye.